his usual zero facts and no evidence, President Trump today declared that Susan Rice is guilty of a crime. What crime? Didn't say. And with the same zero facts, he says that Bill O'Reilly is innocent. Now, I'm going to get to Bill O'Reilly later in the show, but let me say a couple of words about Susan Rice. The right-wing media wants to burn Susan Rice at the stake for doing her job. That's it. Susan Rice was our national security advisor. To give good advice, you got to ask good questions, especially when fishy-looking stuff lands on your desk, okay? Now, finding out for yourself the names of sketchy people doing possibly sketchy things is called unmasking, okay? Now, it doesn't mean revealing that to the whole world. That would be illegal. It does mean revealing those names to yourself at your desk so you can do a better job advising the president. As best we can tell, that's all she did, her job. Now, if she were a terrible person, up to no good, trying to ruin Donald Trump, you know what she would have done? What she could have done? She could have called a press conference in the middle of the election, like James Comey did from the FBI, okay? She could have run around screaming bloody murder. Look what I found, look what I found. She didn't do that. She got very disturbing information, and she looked into it. And as best we can tell, she did her job inside the proper channels. For doing this, Donald Trump should give Susan Rice the Presidential Medal of Freedom, okay? Somebody like Comey would have run to the cameras, created a huge firestorm, and possibly wrecked his campaign. So Republicans should love Susan Rice. They should thank Susan Rice. Thank you for being a professional. Instead, they're throwing fits. Why? Maybe they don't want you to think about what Susan Rice unmasked. People on Trump's team possibly playing footsie with bad guys from Russia. Let's not get distracted. Now, speaking of Trump's team, Jared Kushner is the opposite of Susan Rice. He has zero qualifications for his job, except that he married Ivanka. Nobody even knows what his job is. He's wandering all around the world, riding his little tricycle all around the world, saying God knows what to God knows who. Okay, trained diplomats worry that one wrong word could put us on a path to war. We have no idea what kind of messes Jared's out there creating right now. So if Republicans are concerned about the proper functioning of our government, they should call hearings on Jared and his role and point to Susan Rice as an example of how to follow protocol. Now, how's that for a messy truth, huh? How's that for a messy truth?